Hey, Miss Kendra.
Hey, baby. You called me yesterday. I know we had audio issues. You with your man?
Yeah, he right here. Scoot over.
This is the man. Okay. Let me see. Hey, boo.
What's up with it?
Don't say what's
Okay.
respectful. Oh.
So, okay, Liz, let me get into this because yesterday you called me, but we had audio issues, so I asked that you call back tonight. So, this is day what, 4? You guys been together for 4 days?
Yes, ma'am. Working on day 5.
So, okay, wipe your screen.
Okay, it might be the lighting too. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You got me excited, man. There you go. Okay.
Okay. So, before I get into the new relationship, let me backtrack on the last relationship because you and I have met on my show. A lot of my cousins already knew you from your page.
Yes, ma'am.
And they were telling me you were in a relationship. And I think when you called me, you guys broke up, but then y'all got back together. So what happened with that relationship?
I had to let it go because it was real toxic, and I don't think he's too toxic enough for me. Which, not saying it's good to be toxic, but
He's not saying he's not good. Toxic enough for you?
I don't want to say I'm toxic, but I'm like, it starts stuff. I don't allow my relationship, so it turns into toxic. But
well, okay, when did that one end? Because when we talked, it was over, but then a week later, y'all were back together. So when did that one end?
It ended I think May the 2nd.
And that's the last time you saw him?
And that's not the last time. We was on and off dealing with each other. But
when last time y'all had sex?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago?
Yes, ma'am.
So are you sure that it's over?
I'm sure now. I moved on. When I move on, it's over. I'm sorry.
Okay, so now let's go to this new guy. How did you two meet?
Hey,
my friend Joe had I was at home, really was just playing the game by myself, just chilling and vibing. My friend Joe called me and he was like, I found somebody for you or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I said, you know what I'm saying? But she cool. She cool.
Okay, Lynn, now you were very transparent with me, and I know you're very transparent on your show. So I don't know what conversation you guys had, but is he well aware of all of you? I don't know what to say to that. I don't want to say
my status and everything. Okay. And I told her I started back my medicine, but I had stopped again because they called the place and got me kicked out the clinic. But I was still undetectable.
Okay. So if we just be clear what we're talking about, am I able to share that? Okay. So when he was on my show the first time, he told me he was HIV positive, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you were at the time not doing your medications. So you went back to it and now you're off it again?
Yes, ma'am. I got to go to a place down here in Atlanta, Georgia, because that's where I'm trying to live now. I was living in Louisiana the last time I was talking to you. Okay. And I'm in the process of moving here and trying to find a good place where nobody on my platform would know, because they call the police on me every time I try to go anywhere.
Who calls the police on you?
The haters, the followers, the whoever you want to call, the people that watches my life.
Because they call the police on you and say what though? I'm confused.
They'll say getting a juvenile number. I'm over there dance, soliciting. They'll say anything to get me kicked out of the mall, the park, the stores. They just do things. They evil. I don't know. They don't like to see me happy or me doing me. I don't know. Because don't get me wrong, I cuts up, ma'am. I don't know if you heard about me. I be me.
So you've always been respectful, I should say, on my platform every time we've engaged. Again, I say this to people all the time. I come from a media field. I've been doing Facebook Facebook might be like almost a year and a half, maybe it'll be 2 years in October. So I know there's a lot of social media stars, and respectfully so, respect to you guys. I just am not aware of them all. But my cousins, that's the people that support my show, they're aware. So they always gonna put me on to game when I didn't know. So they were very much aware of you the last time. Yes. Your new guy, is it Dave?
It's Tech.
It's Tech.
I'm just gonna ask this question. I mean, you guys show his face, it's all on him. Because you gotta be a willing participant. But Tech, I do want to ask you this. Obviously, were you aware that he was HIV positive first? And can y'all share with us how that conversation went? Like,
I mean, like when we first met, he told me, and I was like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? As long as he, straight for right now. You feel me? And I ain't really like tripping on that. As long as you like, cause most people these days ain't gonna be real with you.
Right.
Nowadays, they gonna lie. So that's why I was like kind of cool that you being honest.
I
You know
like
what I mean?
that. That's very true. And I said this too. I know plenty of people that have a sexually transmitted disease and they do not share. And, like I just said with you, I wanted to ask, we're live. This is a live show. So I wanted to ask you in a way to see, I didn't want to tell him if he didn't know or but I was curious if you guys had the conversation. But I do think transparency is always the key because then it gives everybody the right to make their own decision. Now back to you, Boo. You know he just stopped messing with his last dude 2 weeks ago. And how does that make you feel? Because we try to make sure that you're going to be around longer than 4 days. Y'all on a 4-day relationship. We're going to see if y'all can make it to 7 days.
Why you saying it like that?
Well, we just want to see. So, I'm asking the questions. At the end of the day, I know I host a dating show, but I am a journalist. Like, I come from this background. So I'm asking the questions people want to know. Are you sure that last relationship that Lynn ended 2 weeks ago, because I'm going to go by the last time y'all had sex, is over? Are you cool with that? Can they still be friends? What's your take on that situation?
Me personally, shit. Like, I mean, it was 2 weeks ago. We didn't start talking until like, this week?
Oh,
Joe brought her to the house, to his house. You feel me? That's when I started staying around each other like for 2 or 3 days.
And,
you know what I'm saying?
And there you have it. Okay. So, Lynn, tell us about this relationship, why you like him so much, and tell us why you feel as though it's going to make it. We on day 4.
Okay. Well, he's cool, laid back. He's kind of very honest because anything I asked him, it was very truthful. And he loves to play his little game. He's a gamer. And he ain't in no trouble. He ain't in the streets or nothing. Like, the last guys I've been with, they used to drugs. They used to want to argue back and forth with me, want to fight, fuss and fight and try to, like me and him be doing that, but we don't be like finna fight with it. It's like it'd be fun arguing with him. But then I gotta fight him or gotta do something because I fight, so I ain't gonna lie to you. I fight in my relationship. I'm kind of toxic,
Maybe
like I told you.
Well, if you attract toxic, that means you are toxic.
Yes, ma'am. You attract what you are.
Yes.
I already told her I was toxic.
So you toxic too?
Yeah, we both toxic.
I am.
What is your toxic trait, Lynn?
What's my toxic trait?
Yeah, what makes you toxic?
Ooh. Going back and forth trying to get the last word.
I just like to be funny.
He try to be funny with it. Like he be really being sarcastic.
Okay.
And I be real with it. Like I be like, I'm gonna get this last word. I'm gonna prove my point. But he really just be playing, just want to try to pick with me, just play with me. But it ain't that bad. It don't be that major.
Don't be that major. So does Tech, do you live in Atlanta? Is your name Tech?
Yeah. It's Tay.
Tay, I'm sorry. Tay, do you live in Atlanta?
Yeah. No.
Now. Where did you live before 4 days ago?
I was living with my friend.
Oh, you had a guy friend too that you was living with?
Yeah, it was my friend.
It wasn't like that though.
It wasn't like
thank you.
It wasn't like that. It was like, you know what I'm saying? I was in a bad position, but when I started working and getting on my feet and stuff like that, he still let me stay. Like, and I was cool with that. I started just doing what I was doing, staying on my P's and Q's.
Okay. All right, so Lynn, put the camera in so I can see you a little bit better.
Okay.
So now is Atlanta the new home?
You asking me?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. It is.
Okay, so you're gonna stay in the ATL.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Listen, Lynn, do you want to share some secrets? Because you stay with a man, child. Now, one thing y'all can say what y'all want to say. He stayed with a man. Now I got women on my show who ain't had a man in decades, and I'm not exaggerating. So what the hell you doing out here to stay with a man? You find a man, child. Lynn.
I'm not scared to go for what I like or what I track or what I want. Like if I want him, I'm gonna say in my mind or I say it out loud, I'm finna get him, y'all. And 9 out of 10, I get whoever the person I'm trying to get. And I tell them my status, no matter we're gonna be together or we're gonna mess around or whatever. Like when they be okay with, I'm not throwing shade at him or whoever else in the page. I'm just when they come off to me like that's okay. Like, I be feeling like something wrong. Because I don't want nobody that got that. I'm going to be honest. If I didn't have it, like, I don't know. It's medicine called PrEP and stuff, but I feel like I wouldn't do it. I don't know.
Like, back
because I'd be scared to get it. Because for one, they inserted me. I'm the bottom. And I think we talked about tops and bottom. So
I'm not sure if we have. I know that it's interesting. When I first started the show, I had two guys argue literally on my show because one gay guy told me that I should always ask gay men if they're a top or a bottom. And then I started doing that. And then another gay guy said that is tacky, that is ratchet. You should not be asking gay men whether they're a top or a bottom. And respectfully so, I'm not trying to offend anybody like on purpose. So then I told him, I was like, a gay guy told me that I should ask if somebody's a top or a bottom because you're getting unique clarity. And then the gay guy that told me caught in, and these two went at a child. So I just decided that I don't ask the question, but if you give it, you give it. So you are a top.
He's a top on the bottom, more like
you're a bottom. Okay.
The masculine. So okay. He's we talk like that on here?
Yes.
Okay. He's inserting me.
Yeah, I get it. Like I know what top means. Top means the giver, bottom means the receiver.
I know.
Do you know the reach around him?
What?
Or reach around?
Bro, no, bro.
I don't know how to reach around.
Okay.
No, bro.
Let me tell her.
No, you can't.
We'll use our imagination. We'll use our imagination to figure out what a reach around is. Okay, Liz. So this is your update. You actually have a new man. He is sitting next to you. Y'all on day 4.
Day 4.
Yesterday you called me. It was day 3.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is a committed relationship. You two are just gonna be with each other.
Yes.
Sure.
As of right now, I hope so. He got a little ex keep throwing shots like he texting her and stuff, but that's old messages and not she. He's a he too, but he got messages out there trying to get cloud chase.
His last boo.
Yeah, tell about your last boo. Y'all talked about my last boo. Your turn. There you go.
Oh, when did you break up with your last boo?
Tell her.
All right, so like in the past, you feel me? I was little, you know what I'm saying? But we came down here to Georgia together and shit like that. So like, I was like, dang. But I didn't know that she was doing like the OnlyFans and shit like that until like a 2 months later. So I ain't gonna lie, I was a respectful person. I was with it, like I was cool at first, but when she started doing this shit, like she didn't tell me she was just meeting up with different dudes. She said she was just sending videos to different dudes. So I was like, okay, like what the fuck? I'm going to work every day. I'm coming in. The hotel manager or somebody like this when I was in the hotel, he telling me like, oh, she linking up with different dudes and she doing this with certain dudes. I'm like, dang, like what the fuck? Like I'm going to work every day. You not doing nothing, and I'm bringing money in. What is you doing? Type stuff. So like,
So when did you break up with your ex-boo?
I broke up because she was just being a hoe.
So
she said
when
last year.
But
last year.
Tell her that.
But yeah, she been texting me. Like I actually showed you proof. She been texting me saying she missed me, want to get back with me.
Wait, Sandra. So if you over somebody, are you gonna text them or are you gonna block them?
I'm playing with her head.
No, let me ask Miss
I'm playing with the head. You feel me?
You gonna play with that man's head or you just gonna let him go?
I operate different. You almost had a funeral when I'm done with you. I never knew you. But not everybody operates like that. Some people think it's harsh, but that's how I act. But wait, I want to get something clear, just for our clarity. I know you're saying she, and respectfully so, but was she born a he, or is it really a she?
She talking to you. Don't be playing on the show.
Yeah. She was born as a he though. Yeah.
Okay.
But
no, we were just curious. We just needed to understand, to follow along the story.
Yeah, okay. I know saying like you're not supposed to go back and talk to your head, but me personally, I'm toxic as hell, bro. So I'm gonna keep playing with your head. Cause like you've been playing with me for so long, so I'm finna get my get back.
Well,
I'm gonna keep playing with your head, like you feel me?
Don't play with my head.
Yeah, you come over type stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna keep playing with them.
Well, don't play with mine, cause your head gonna be hurting.
Okay. So Lynn, I know that you share a lot of your life on Facebook. So are we gonna watch this relationship play out on your Facebook page too?
Definitely watch. Yes, ma'am. He really ain't He really not a social media person, but I think he getting on this side.
Well, you
I don't know. He
about to be because listen, we had 10K, and
10K.
that is partially. I mean, we're at 10K viewers right now.
Why
And
3.5?
No, it says mine says 10K.
Oh my God.
You,
Okay.
I'm gonna screenshot it. 10K.1 to be honest. Y'all in the comments confirm what y'all see. I see.
I believe you, but I don't.
No, but what number do you see?
3.5. I guess that was the number when I came on here when it started.
Yeah, they're telling you in the comments now too. It's at 10.1 right now.
Oh Lord, girl.
So I think it's a combination of my followers and your followers together.
I think that's most of yours though. I mean, my followers. I be getting to like 7 or 6K or 8. I got 10K one time in my life, and I had that was X.
Somebody said in the comments, they was like,
well, okay. Well, people are very intrigued by your life, Lynn. That's obviously what this means. So we're gonna see this play out, and I want you to keep me posted. And I want y'all to get to at least a month. If y'all break up before a month, yeah, because I'm gonna be honest with you, 4 days ain't shit, okay?
Not at all.
4 days don't count, y'all. You really need, I mean, in all honesty, to know if you're gonna go to distance, you need a good 3 months. I think by 3 months, you will know, okay? And I mean, this again, I would say this depends on what you desire. Right now, everybody's trying to be with somebody. Some people want to be with a person for a year. There's a lot of people who don't want long-term relationships. What is your desire? Do you want a long-term relationship?
So you
honestly, yeah.
Okay,
like,
I really want.
You want a long-term?
I ain't gonna lie, cause like I've been in so many relationships.
Yeah, we've been with so many liars and fakers and users. We don't know who to trust. It's hard.
But I ain't tripping, cause I get my get back. I'm playing with your brain, so it is what it is.
Well, you better not play my brain, cause you don't have no brain. Keep playing on me. Oh, sorry, Lord, don't lock me. Wait a minute.
Lynn, why you always missing a nail? This is the second time you on my show missing a nail.
Oh, I had got it. It's a long story, but I had to break it off because it kept like irritating me. So I broke my whole nail off and let it grow.
Okay.
I'm gonna let it grow.
Okay. Because I was like, every time this is the second time now you on my show.
Nail.
And then okay. So listen, I mean, you can call me back with updates, but I'm gonna tell y'all, I would be convinced once y'all make it past 3 solid months. 4 days ain't shit, but I'm still gonna give y'all hope.
That's like a year. 3 months for me, like a year.
I mean, if y'all break up or something major happens within that time, you can call me back. But what I'm saying is, I'm gonna be okay when I see you guys at 3 months. 3 months?
Call back in 3 months?
No, you call back before 3 months is something. If there's a major update, I'm just saying that if y'all break up before 3 months, definitely call back. But I mean, 4 days, I can't be all the way sold. I'm gonna be sold after 3 months. But if something happens, like if your ex call you back, or if you break up with him, you go back to your ex. If he turns out to be somebody he's not, you can call back to give me the update.
I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna know about it all on my Facebook.
Okay. Okay, give those your Facebook page.
He don't know what he did, ma'am.
What's your Facebook page for those who want to follow you?
I got like 3 of them, so which one I give them?
Do the one that we're on right now.
Okay, this one is Lynn, L-E-N. What the little slant thing?
Oh, they forgot. Okay, they want me to, I almost forgot. We was about to go. They want y'all to do the Kendra Cam. So that's when you stand up and we see y'all full body.
Stand up.
I almost forgot. Thank you, Kendra Cousin. That's Lynn Kendra Cam. Okay, you got a Mariah Carey shirt on. Okay.
Okay, I tried to pick this out today. I just bought this.
You just bought that?
Yes, ma'am. I want to look good. They said, Lynn, they like you at a real interview. I don't care. I'm on her show. I feel very, what's the word to use? Like, I'm happy to be on your show. Like, I
like you, Lynn. I mean, listen, I love you because I love you're transparent. I love that you're open and honest. I love that you're living life. You know, the last time we talked, the biggest thing for me is I felt that you felt defeated, and I really just wanted, and I didn't know you from Adam, but I just really didn't want you to give up. That was my biggest thing. I didn't want you to be in a position of life where you have given up. And I'm a true believer that God works in all ways and all people. And there's something about you that people gravitate to. And I would hate for you to let the devil win and take over your life, as in you just giving up altogether.
I got a little saying, say the devil not gonna win. I always just saying.
Okay. All right, we're gonna go, but before we go, I'm gonna let you know we at 10.8K.
Wait,
so we almost at
11K, then we can get off. 200 more.
200 more people. Okay, he wants to. Well, this one down on 10.7. I'm gonna have to go because I gotta get some other people. They're gonna kill me if I talk to you for the hour. But you keep me enlightened on how this relationship turns out.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, thank you so much.
Bye, baby. Bye, boo. Okay, y'all. Lynn came. Oh, listen. Y'all say what y'all want to say. Lynn, stay with Boo. Say what you want to say. Always got a man. Now I don't listen. Always got a man. I told you I have a story of a friend who I don't think is ugly. She's not ugly at all, but she wouldn't be crowned Miss America by the world standards, right? But always has a man child. I don't think I ever knew her single. And I asked her, like, oh, you always got a man. She said, it's simple. I date who wants to date me. And there you have it. It wasn't complicated. You want to date me? Okay. Let's figure it out. She ain't trying to chase a person. She ain't trying to reach for a person that don't want her back. Who like her? That's who she like. That's the finest nigga to her. She told me the finest man to me is the man that worships me. That's what fine looks like to me. I said, okay. All right, let's keep going. Let me get somebody else, child, before y'all kill me.